on Tobysblogs, we're talking about certain things. We're talking about something called Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old? Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? Presented by Dick and Doom. Yeah, I was like sitting down watching Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old, and this old man on it, and there's a woman, I think, there's a woman first, there's a woman on it, and she really pissed me off because there's this question that said, what century was the Crimean War? And I was like, it's so easy, it's so easy. It's like, come on, please, come on. It's like, it's basic history. If you don't know what when the Crimean War was, you are one hell of an idiot. Idiot, 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 you are an idiot. You are an idiot. Yar har fiddle me dee. You don't know when the Crimean War is, then you are a tree. I didn't know what's going on. It's the 19th century. Yes, the 19th century is when the Crimean War was, and if you didn't know that, then you're a complete fool. And it's like, and one of the most stupidest questions that I've ever come across on Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old, and this man didn't know the answer was, what mathematical shape is a tin of beans? Here we have a tin of beans that we're here full with props. With a tin of spaghetti, but it's the same kind of thing. What shape? Come on, everyone at home, everyone watching this at home, what shape is a can of beans? Do you know what mathematical shape it is? I do, and I'm shit at maths. I can't do maths to save my life, but I still know the answer to this question. What is it? Come on, I'll give you a couple of seconds to answer it at home. What is the answer to this fantastical mathematical problem? What mathematical shape is a can of beans? Or a tin of beans? Do you know the answer? I certainly do. The man on who somebody said 10-year-old didn't know what the answer was. It's a cylinder. The shape of this can of beans is a cylinder. The man had to use a cheat. He says, oh, I think it's a cylinder, but I'm not sure. I don't want to lose my 200 pounds, and so I thought, well, I'll take a cheat. It's a cylinder. It's like, come on, it's a cylinder. It's so bloody easy. But saying that, most questions on Are You Smarter Than a 10-year-old are not easy. And I felt like, was I ever taught this when I was a 10-year-old? No. I certainly wasn't told this when I was a 10-year-old. But the national curriculum has changed since the 90s. The national curriculum is, well, I would be from the 90s, but the people who are smarter than their 10-year-old are in the 80s, in the 1980s, 1970s, 1960s and beyond. So the national curriculum has changed a lot since, well, it was completely different in the 1960s. We didn't have a national curriculum. And so, well, we kind of did, I don't know, national curriculum kind of came in later on, but if you were born in the 50s, your education would have included a national curriculum. So, the curriculum and the education has changed throughout the years, so I think they've been taught stuff that I wasn't taught until I was like in secondary school. That was the question on I Spot the 10-year-old, and the 10-year-old should have known this, which was completely balmy, is what month did Hitler invade Poland? In 1939, I think it was. And it's like, I wasn't taught that till I was in sixth form. It's like, what? I was in college, in my last year of college, when I was taught that. I was probably taught it beforehand, but I probably forgot it. I was only taught about that in the last year of college. It's like, how the hell can a 10-year-old know that? It was September. I was kind of thinking away when the Blitz started, and then kind of thinking upwards. I thought maybe in June or July, and I thought, I bloody studied this in depth, Nazi history, so I should know what the answer was. But I kind of didn't, and it was September, and so yeah. So yeah, I wasn't taught any of the stuff, and Jewish, what is such and such of a word, the Jewish year, knew, what was this word in the Jewish thing? I was like, I wasn't bloody taught this. It's like, all these or what are the islands outside Cornwall or something like that on the southeast coast? I've got a bloody clue what they are. It's like, I wasn't taught that when I was a 10-year-old. It's like, you're teaching people stuff that they weren't even taught when they were 10-year-olds. And you've got a bunch of experts who claim to be taught this. It's like, the questions are not... I certainly was not taught those when I was a 10-year-old. 100% no. I would have been, I can't remember how old I would have been when I was a 10-year-old. Oh yeah, I was 10, of course, but I don't know what year I would have been in. Maybe year 5 maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not smarter than a 10-year-old, apparently. I wouldn't have been able to answer most of those questions, and I'm going to be a teacher and I have to teach the national curriculum, so I don't think I'm going to do very well. Things like adverbs. I know what an adverb is. It's a thing that describes an adjective or a pronoun or something like that. And all these. Well, I kind of got those questions. English. I think I got a B in my English language GCSE, so I'm good at English language, kind of, but not good at literature. Which is kind of bad, seeing as I'm actually going into a literature course in my next year of education studies, so yes, reading books about children's fantasies and children's books. That's kind of interesting. I only kind of went for that course because they mentioned the word Narnia, and I thought, well, yeah, I like Narnia. Narnia's a good kind of book. I don't mind talking about Narnia, so... It's kind of books related with films. I'm a film person, I don't read books. So yeah, that's the end of my blog today. Thank you very much.